in our inner world about the master of Baba. Baba Jan, her name was Gulrukh. Gulrukh, she was from the Baluchistan. She used to stay, she was from a royal family, she also joined the school and that, and she studied. I did not know she studied, but she studied in a good school in Baluchistan. And then afterwards, she knew English, English, Pashto, Urdu, Arabic, all these languages. She was very fond of the languages, and she used to learn that languages. At the up to age of 17, she was with parents. She was looking really very pretty, very beautiful. That's why parents they gave her name Gulru. Gul means rose. Zara knows that, she was like a rose, fresh rose. The parents they gave that name up to age of 17. She was doing that, education and that, and she also by heart the whole Quran. Hafiz also, and so when people they used to ask her, she used to orally she used to read everything, all the Quran and Hafiz also, and she was very fond of Hafiz also and about Quran also. In the age of 17, she was with parents, and then afterwards, parents they started, saying her, now Gulrukh, now you have to get married. Your marriage age is there because she was 17 years. The Pathan family, Pathan family means strict family, orthodox family, and Gulrukh she never wanted to get married, and she said no. Parents also they got very upset with her, and then one night she ran away from house. From home she ran away, and when she ran away, she went to the Peshawar. She stayed there in Peshawar. She did not know what to do, where to go, and just she were using the veil, the Muslim burqa. She was using that, but people they did not recognize her. Nobody asked her, the lady, 17, 18 years lady, and now she is traveling here and there, but what happened, she met with Hindu master. He was perfect master in Rawalpindi. She went from there to Rawalpindi and she met the master, Hindu master. He was perfect master. Baba said that, he was perfect master. And then, according to the guidance of that person, master, there was another hill, and she went there, and about 17 months she stayed on that hill. She did the meditation, and taking the name of God, became very restless for the God, to become one with God. That was her aim and her goal. And after that, from there, she went to the Peshawar, and when in Peshawar, she find one master, Muslim, a perfect master, and she stayed with him. And the master, hello, master, he gave self-realization to her. The master, she stayed with the Muslim master, and he gave the self-realization, God realization to her. And Gulrukh, she changed totally. After that, she went to the Makkah, Medina, and Makkah also she stayed. Medina also she stayed. In Makkah, she used to do 5 times prayer there, and she used to feed to the poor people. She used to feed to the poor people. And also the animal also. She used to give the fodder, grass, and that, she used to collect and she used to give them. Then from Makkah, she visited Medina. Medina also she stayed for longer period, and she was Mahzub. Mahzub means God intoxicated. She did not know the outer world, she forgotten that. And she stayed there in Makkah, Medina. Then through Baghdad, she came back to Baghdad. From Baghdad, again, she went to the Pakistan, today's Pakistan. That time it was India. And in Peshawar. And from Peshawar, she went to the Rawalpindi. And the Hindu master, perfect master, he gave her the outer consciousness. Outer consciousness, and she got outer consciousness. Through that, she came to Punjab, and from Punjab, she entered in India. She entered in India, and first she stayed in Bhaikala, Bombay Bhaikala. For longer period, she stayed there. From Bhaikala, she came to Pune. Pune, she just used to travel in different places in Pune. Again, what happened, she went to the Makkah again, second time. And in Makkah, she went in the sea. And what happened, from India, many Muslim people, they also went for the Hajj. And there was one Numa Pankhewala. He was also with her. And suddenly, the big storm came. And when the big storm came, people, they thought now the boat will sink and all of us will die. But Baba Jansi said to everybody, she called the Pankhewala and she told him, just one thing you can do. Just one handkerchief you can take, just, wrap to your neck, surrounding throat also, and take one pot and just start begging the money, one penny, one penny from everybody. You can collect that, and he did that, and then she collected that money, and just the storm stopped immediately. Storm stopped, and she said, now this money will do something there. When I go to the Makkah, I will pray to the God and I will give this money to the poor people. And then second time also, she gave the food to the people, poor people, animal, grass and that, fodder to the animal. And from there again she went to the Medina. She stayed some time in Medina, and then afterward she came back to the India, Punjab, and through Punjab she came to Pune, and then Pune she stayed longer time. But before that, what happened? Once she went to the Rawalpindi, and in Rawalpindi, these Pathan people, they were very orthodox fundamentalist, and they saw her, and the young girl, she is traveling here and there, without the permission of the parents, and they knew her from the Baluchistan. She's from Baluchistan. What they did, they caught her, and just they dug the one pit and they buried her in that pit. They buried her alive, and yes, they buried her. And then what happened after that? She just, her manifestation took place in Pune, and she came back in Pune. She stayed there, and these people, Pathan, they were in army, British army, and they came in Pune, and they saw Hazrat Babajan. When they saw Hazrat Babajan, they surprised, how she came here. And then they got, she is not the simple lady, she is something mazo or some master. And then they started worshipping her, them also. And then Babajan used to travel here and there, in Pune also. Sometimes he used to sit under one tree, then another place, and that in Rastapet also she stayed for the a long time. Different places she used to use, to move from here to there. Once Digi is the place of Tukaram Maharaj, and she also visited there in Digi, that is near Talegaon, Dabade, Digi, and she stayed under the tree. And what happened, all black, thousands and thousands black ant, just they started biting her. The night time she was sitting under the tree, and there was lot of black ants were there, and just they started biting her. And one Muslim Tangewala, he saw her, and he knew that, Babajan used to stay near his house, and he told Babajan, just you come to my house. Babajan disagreed, but he took her forcefully, and then she went to his home, and his wife just she took the oil and that, and she just, used the oil and just taken all these black ants, half ants, they went into the body of the Babas, and thousands were there. And it took long time. And then first time that lady, she gave bath to her, and that was the first and last time. And then she changed the dresses also. Babajan disagreed for that, but she did that, and then again Babajan, she went under the tree. At last, she just went to the that Char Baudi. Today her samadhi is there near Char Baudi, and that was the her last destination. And then she started staying for the longer period in that, Malcolm Tank Road, Char Baudi, and she started staying there. Then step by step, people they used to come, and they used to meet her, and some miracles and something used to started taking place, and more people they crowded at her. And then every night ghazal and qawwali, qawwal they started coming, ghazal singers they started coming, and they used to sing full night front of her. Full night they used to sing, and she used to enjoy that, she used to enjoy in that singing. Once one guy he came and he brought the flower, that is the important thing, he brought the flower. And Baba Jansi said, I don't want your flower, this is a wastage of money, useless you are doing. Why you brought these flowers? And that, that is all the wastage. You can bring some prasad, some sweet, or some other things, just I will distribute to the children's people, that will become the useful. What the use of these flowers? And next time never bring the flowers. And that is also for our understanding, we should not bring the flower, because that is also the wastage, at Baba Samadhi. Sometimes we can do, but all the time, we purchase the flower. Yeah, that is true. Some good sweet or something we can purchase and distribute to the children, that becomes useful. But she said never bring the flowers to her. People, what they used to do, they used to bring some shawl, good quality shawl, sometimes, bangles, gold bangles, and they used to give her. Most of the places, she used to collect that things, and then she used to distribute to everybody. People, once one guy, he gifted shawl to her, and she put shawl on the ground, and she sat on that. Night time, most of the time, 20 hours, she used to just stay, she used to lean against of that tree, and in 3 to 4 hours only she used to sleep in 24 hours. And when the shawl was given, one robber came, one thief came, and he wanted that shawl. Then just Baba Jansi moved, because he got that idea, the guy wants my shawl, and the guy easily he took that shawl, and he took and he ran away. One guy, he gifted, bangles, gold bangles to her, and just she was wearing that bangles, gold bangles. One robber came, and he wanted to take that, and he just forcefully he took that bangles, both bangles. The injury also it took place in her, and then the guy he started running. Other people they started saying, Baba Jan's, bangles the guy robbed, just catch him. And everybody they started, police they came, and they asked Baba Jan, that is your bangles the guy he robbed? Baba Jan said, no, just I gave that bangles to him. That these people, they are shouting, arrest them and put in jail, because unnecessary. I gave that bangles to the guy, and these people, they are shouting unnecessary. Take everybody and put in the jail. That was the Baba Jan's life. Baba Jan, in Bombay also, there was one Bandra, there was one Maula Baba, and another, it was in Dongri. One saint was there. And all the time she used to say, these two people, they are my son, my children, And one of the master, Maula Baba, I think so, she gave the God realization, She gave the God realization to the Maula Baba. And the Baba also told the story about the Maula Baba. He was in Bandra. Baba told that time, his name was, I think so, Mere Aja. Baba Jan used to say Maula Baba, but his name was Mere Aja. And he used to stay in Bandra, in a mosque. He used to stay in mosque, and what happened? One doctor was there, Brahmin doctor. He was communist. He was not the follower of God, and he used to stay there nearby. And his dispensary was, a little further side of the mosque. And every day he used to walk from his house to their Bandra, his dispensary. and he used to observe that master, and the master used to look at him, he used to look at master. 100 people, they used to come and they used to sit surrounding the master, and continuously whenever he used to go and he used to come at night, evening time, he used to observe that master, and master used to observe, but he did not have any feeling about spiritual feeling and anything about that. And one day the master, he called him and he said, just come and come here, and he went inside, and the master said, now don't go to the home, you stay with me. And he agreed, doctor agreed. When doctor agreed, he stayed with him. Evening time, his family, they started searching what happened to a doctor, he has not come, and they saw the doctor is with that master. And master said, just stay here for 4 years, don't go to your house and family, and just hand over key to the family. And he handed over the key and he said, I will not come, because this guy, he said, now stay with me and I will stay here, I feel happiness here, I will not come. And he did not go 4 years, he did not go back. The guy used to feed him, to give him everything, and 4 years he stayed. After 4 years, the master said, just go to your home. And he went to the home, and after 8 days, he died, and he got the God realization. He got the, that is the preparation. If our preparation is there, then any one moment also God realization or liberation is possible. Otherwise, whole life also we spend that. That's why the main thing means we are communist or we are religious or we are secular. That doesn't matter, But if we try to obey master, the life changed. That's why Baba said, follow the order. Follow the order, obedient. That is most important. These all pujas and rituals and sharia, this is all useless, And Baba want us, we should get relief from all these things. We should not run up all these things, but we feel happy in that traditional things because that attraction is there generation by generation. What we see, we are following that, But if you follow God, in one moment, everything will get changed, That's why hold his Daman, follow him, and life will become different. And the masters, when their mood was there, and when the person used to fit in master's mood, then life used to get different. Everybody's, within 1 second also it happens. Otherwise, whole life, 84 lakhs life also will run, and our understanding, our everything is there in the worldly attraction. Then it is not possible for us, to connect to the God. Just to come, stay here, but try to listen also, obedient, discipline, orders, one can become the slave of master. And God what wants? God, they want slave. They don't want, the followers, devotees. No devotees, no followers, but God wants a slave. And when we become the perfect slave, then he accepts us. Otherwise, how he will accept us? That's why these people, even that doctor, he listened that, he was Brahmin, he was communist, and he went to the mosque and he stayed there in 4 years in the mosque. He did not ask, why I should stay here. I am Brahmin guy, I am this, I am that, and your religion is different, my religion is, this is for us, But when the person goes near to the God, the life becomes different. That's why obedience is most important. One master was there in a forest, and he used to stay in the forest. He was not allowing anybody. This is Baba told the stories. He was not allowing people to come there and to take his darshan, to bow down, to talk with him. He was just aloof from the world and worldly people. One, two, three disciples were there, and one was the security guard of him, and he used to sit outside. Once, one Bacha king, he came along with his soldiers and tent and horse and elephants, everything, whole group they came, and then they made the tent there, and they stayed there. And then next day he came to the master, and he asked the security guard, I want to meet your master. I am the king of this place, this area. And when the security guard, he said, I will go inside and I will ask master. If he allows, then only you come. Otherwise, if you don't allow, don't come. He said, okay. He went inside, and then the master said, I never meet the king, Bacha, I never meet that, tell him, go back. And he told him, then just he got a little bit sad, but he said, now we can go back. After 15 days, again he became restless. Again he came along with the soldiers, ministers, tent, elephant, horse, everything he brought. Second time, third time, fourth time he did that, And then fifth time when he came, the master said, I don't meet the Bacha or king. Then the fifth time he came, and security guard, he said, just you can say, why you say I am the king, I am the Bacha? Say the slave came to meet you. गुलाम आया खिदमत करने के लिए. And then he said that, and security guard, he went and he said, one slave came from outside to meet you along with his people. And he said, just I will permit the slave and he can enter inside. That's why we want slave. Baba wants slave, And if the slave is there, then a slave doesn't have any right, no right, Whatever master says, slave should listen, said slave should accept, And that's why Baba also said, in Humas Ghazal, two lines are there. Banda hu, gulam hu, banda hu, I am gulam hu, darban hu khuda ka. ये तन भी खुदा का, ये दिलोजा भी खुदा का. I am the slave of master. Banda hu, gulam hu. I am the slave of master. I am gulam of master. And darban, I am the security guard of his door, at his door. And this body also belongs, this tan and this dilojan, this heart, this mind, everything belongs to him. That is his, nothing is mine. Then we have to listen him. And according to him, if we listen him, our life will change. These festivals are good, processions are good, we run here and there, we enjoy in that, But real, the place of God, near place of God, it is difficult to enjoy, The suffering is there, and all the time suffering is there, hardship is there, And when we are fit with God, the life becomes different. And how to get fit in that, Baria, you heard the Baria. Baria was the Mandli member. He used to come from Bombay, and each time he was a bachelor, unmarried, young boy. And him 1925, when Baba was here, he used to come there, Baba's place, and he asked Baba, I want to stay with you permanently. Baba said, but show me your chappal. And then Baba took his chappal, and Baba wear his chappal, and it was loose. Baba said, the chappal is loose, you are not fit to stay with me, go back. He went back. After next time he came, again he became more restless, and he said to Baba, I want to stay with you. Permanently I want to stay you. Baba said, okay, today I will permit. And he came, Baba gave him the room. He stayed in that, and just he opened his bag, everything, and in sequence he kept everything, his bag and blankets and everything. And 12 o'clock night, Baba called him. And Baba said, immediately leave from here and go to Bombay back. And he said, yes, Baba, I will do. And night time, 12 o'clock, at that time there was no light, no electricity, no vehicle, transportation was not there, how to go there. But he never said that, Baba, transportation is not there. Night time, robber, they will just, beat me, something will happen. But he accepted that, and 12 o'clock at night, he took his bag, he took that bag to the Ahmednagar, and in some truck or something, he went back to the Bombay. And third time he came to Baba, and Baba said, 100% now you are fit to stay here. And Baba kept him with him. That is the fitness, the spiritual fitness. We are not fit in that, but one day we have to become the fit. Whatever he said, we have to listen. What our mind says, that is, we are the slave of our mind. We are not the slave of God, but become the slave of God, not the slave of mind. Today, whatever happening, according to our mind, we work, according to, and we like to satisfy the whole world, but we never like to satisfy, to the God. What God says, we never want to listen. What our mind says, according to we run that, that's why that one शायर he said very nicely, खुमार तेरे इश्क का है, ये खुमार तेरे इश्क का है, इसे मौत कैसे फना करे, ये खुमार तेरे इश्क का है, इसे मौत कैसे फना करे, जो मौत के पहले जो मर गया वो तेरे इश्क में जिया करे. Then one should become the dead body. All of us, we can become the dead body, means no, our choice should not be there. Only his choice, and whatever he said, we should listen. Not use our limited mind, use his universal mind. And his universal mind is the perfect mind. Why? Because he knows the past, he knows the present, he knows the future, his knowledge in it, his power in it, his bliss in it. When his knowledge in it, power in it, bliss in it, then why to run after these 700 crore people and hold their daman? Today we are holding their daman. Today we lose their daman. But who is the perfect, who knows everything, hold his daman, life will change. Otherwise, how the life will get changed, if we are not holding his daman. Only Hazrat Babajansi said, she used to make the Sher Shairi Ghazal also. And in that once he said, Hajaro Pandit, Lakho Sayane, Khuda ki baat, Khuda hi jane. There are thousands and thousands intelligent, senior people, intelligent, Hazaro Pandit, Lakho Sayane. Many senior people, intelligent people are there. But God's language only God knows. These people, they don't know anything. They read the books, holy books, this, they by heart that, and they recite the prayer, mantras, chanting, all these things, the dramas they do, but they don't know, their own life or next moment what is going to happen. They don't know, but they become the master, they become the priest, and we run after them, because of all this. That's why one thing is very important: no occult, no tantric vidya, no miracles, no dream, no vision, no pranic healing, no auto writing, no plan sheet. We should not involve in all these things, But step by step, our attraction is there, We want something. That's why I said to her, 99% people, they don't follow God. Only 1% people, they follow the God, and they have that capacity to listen the master. According to him, people, they lead their life. But 99% people, they come to the God, but they have demand, they have desire. They talk about the miracles, many people, they come here and they say, why we come here? Because we get the peace. Then I ask them, if you don't get the peace, then you will stop coming. We stop coming. No, that's why we don't want peace, or we don't get peace, or we get peace. All this is the words language should not be there. What God says, we can try. Natural life is good, but we like artificial life, unnatural life, and we run after that life. Attraction. God's life is the natural life, and we'll come home. When we come and we go to our place, welcome home, and everything takes place, fighting, we talk nicely with the family, sometimes we fight, arguments, and that is our home, and we feel happy. We never leave the home, we feel happy in that. Whenever we come to our home, our people, we feel natural life. And Meher Baba's home is the welcome home, then natural life. And when we come here, we can mix up with everybody, talk with people about Baba, not about the worldly affairs, whatever we bring, sanskaras, karmas, impression from the worldly life. We should not talk about that. But most of the time, 5 days, 6 days, when we stay here, talk about Baba. Listen the Baba's film, see the film, listen the talk, the songs, bhajans, and that is our involvement with the God. Baba wanted, just Baba started the centers everywhere. Baba, he started the centers, Baba used to tell people, just to open the center. Why? Because when we go to the center, we join to the center, we get connected to Baba. Baba said, my presence is there. Whenever people, they do the bhajans, programs, my presence is there. I present there, and that is the most important thing. And when we connect there, we become one with Baba. We become people, we sing the songs, bhajans, Baba's film, play, whatever is there, But At least we don't have time. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we should involve with that, And what main thing, Baba lovers are there, all Baba lovers, Baba group, Baba meeting. Then the sanskaras also, one type of sanskaras, one type of the karmas, one type of the impression. And when we involve with that, we feel happiness. Outsider people, when they come, 5 minutes, if they are not Baba lover, you talk 5 minutes with them, they get fed up of that, they don't want to listen also that. And then many times they come in my office or that, they say, no, we have really the good talk, I like the Meher Baba, but I don't have time, and then they leave immediately, And that is the human being, because that is not their fault, that is the sanskaras, impression. They don't allow impressions, never allows person, to listen what God says, But if you talk about the property, other things, business, professions, people, they become one with that, they talk, and they get lot of interest in that, And that is the life of each one. That's why one step by step detachment from inside. From outside we don't detach, but from inside. And how to detach, Baba used to teach that. Dr. Ghani was there, and he was a doctor, homeopathic doctor. He was Baba childhood friend, and he was with Baba in Manzili Mim, but he used to run clinic also in Bombay. He used to run clinic, and every day morning he used to go from Manzili Mim. He used to go to open the clinic. Morning to evening, he used to reside there in clinic, and the 2-3 patients they used to come. And Baba asked, how many patients they come every day? About 3 to 4 patients only they come, not more than that. And Baba said, just one remedy I will tell you. And what remedy? Baba said, in the morning when you go, don't hire a servant. Take the broom and sweep yourself every day, and see something will happen, something will change. And 6 months he did that, and after 6 months, the 4 patients used to come, they also stopped coming. And he told Baba, and Baba said, now what you are doing there, just close the dispensary and join me, and don't go anywhere. And he said, okay, Baba. That is the Meher Baba's work, sweeping everything, cleaning everything. And when he starts cleaning, means he cleans, and that is the new life of Meher Baba. Nai Zindagi, new life, Baba, what he did in new life, he sweep everything, all our sanskaras, karmas, and that. And then somebody asked Baba, we should give the some good title to the new life. Baba asked the Mandli people, what title should I give? Somebody, they said, Baba, just this is the sannyasi life, renouncement of life. Somebody, they said, Khana Kharabi life, some different name. And at last, Baba said, the perfect name I am giving, and that is the Satyanasi. What is the new life? Satyanasi. And nobody wants to do their Satyanasi, destruction of the life, total destruction, from outside, inside, and nobody wants. And Baba said, this is the perfect title of the new life, Satyanasi life. And that life is there, Satyanasi's life, Step by step, we will get detached when we come continuously to Baba. We attend Baba center, we talk about Baba, whenever we get the time, we can do that, and then step by step, by Baba's grace, we get detached from the worldly life, and then only we take Meher Baba seriously, and world, we don't take that much seriously. Today, we are taking the world seriously, and Baba just very easily. That's why the change will come, and when the change will come, the life will get changed, the life will get changed. And that was the Baba Jan's life, Even she was 17 years old, she used to sit at home. She used to do the meditation 10 hours, 15 hours. She used to involve with God, and her friends, they used to come, and they used to stand outside, and they used to look from window to her, and she used to tell, to Gulrukh, we don't, you don't want to play, don't play, but only once in 24 hours we like to see your face, and we feel very happy. That's why from outside also you allow us, keep open the window, and when we see your face, we feel happiness. And she stopped all this playing with the friends, students, and step by step, she got changed. She ran from house. That time she was 17 years. She came entered to India. That time she was 31, 37 years. And then many times she visited to Makkah, Medina 2 times. She visited to Rawalpindi, Peshawar, different places she used to go. Even she went to the Nasik also. And she stayed, near Rama's Panchvati. And she stayed for some time. She spent some times in that, and that time people, they got, the idea she is not lady, because she used to wear the male dress. And that day people, they got idea she is not a female male, she is female, but all the time people used to call her my mother. But she said, I'm not mother, I'm male, and you should call me a male. And then people, they used to call her many places. When she used to visit in Makkah, Medina also, people, they did not know, she is female. Because when she used to wear the different type of dress she used to wear. And then permanently she came here. She stayed in Malcolm Tank Road, Charbawdi, and that was her permanent place. Once the people, they British soldiers, they came, because it was crowded on the roadside and it was difficult. Then they cutted the tree. When they cutted the tree, she went in other near their other tree, and she sat there. Then at last, when thousands and thousands people, they started coming, then British officers, they thought we should build something for her, some shelter. And they constructed shelter for Babajan. And they said, now you move in this shelter. She refused to move there, because she said, from this tree, my your shelter is far distance. I don't want to live from this tree. And then they extended the shelter up to the tree. Up to the tree they did. And then even that also she said, I don't want to move. But her followers, when they said, Babajan, it is important, you can shift from tree to shelter. And she shifted happily. She was very fond of tea. All the time she used to drink tea. Anybody used to come, they used to bring tea for Babajan. Sometimes she used to consume the food, sometimes not the always, all the time. But say one time, so if her mood was there, she used to consume. But most of the time she used to drink the tea. And everybody, they knew that, she is very fond of tea, and people used to bring tea for Babajan. Sometimes she used to take one sip, and then she used to give to some other people also. And people, as her prasad, they used to drink the tea. When Baba used to go there, many times Baba crossed the road. She was sitting there. She never paid attention to the Baba. Baba never paid the attention. But in 2013, before that also, she came. And she just, Baba was riding the bicycle. She stopped there 1 year before, when she took his keys here, that 1 year before. And then 2013, she kissed Baba here. And Baba's life totally get changed. And Baba Jan, Sirinmai used to go there. Sirinmai used to fight with her, to my son, what you did, he totally changed, because of you. Once Gustaji was there, and Gustaji Hansotia, he was God intoxicated. He stayed with Sai Baba, then he stayed with Upasni Maharaj, and then Upasni Maharaj told him, just go to the Meherwan. And then he shifted to Meherwan. Baba told him, just observe the silence, and he was observing the silence. One time, Baba gave the mattress to the Babajan, because she used to sit on the floor. Whoever is to give her shawl or any good things, people used to take their home, and then again she used to sit on the ground. Then Baba told, just take the mattress. And Gustaji took mattress and he gave to her. And she said, this came from the big darbar, the mattress. I will not, there is no permission for me to sit on this mattress because this is from the royal darbar, and I will not sit on that mattress. And one day, a big heavy rain came, and that mattress became wet. It became wet, and Babajan, she started scolding Gustaji, and she said it came from the darbar, the mattress. Now you can dry the mattress. And how to dry? Gustaji, she said, keep on your head and whole night stand like this. And Gustaji, he kept that mattress on his head, and whole night he stood there, and it was not dry. But she said, that is my order, and you have to stand full night because the mattress is from the royal place of Darbar, God's Darbar. And Gustaji, he followed her instruction. 12 hours he was standing and keeping the mattress. This is the obedient. Even it is useful or useless. But if you obey Master, our life, it becomes change. Our Ranu was there. She was also from the royal family, very good family. And she was with Baba. And when she was with Baba, one morning, she was new. And one morning, 4 o'clock, Baba told to Naza, just call Ranu. And Baba was in the kitchen, 4 o'clock, early in the morning. And Ranu just she used to sleep, and she used to wake up late, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, because it was her new time with Baba. She did not understand all this spirituality and that. And she came to Baba, and Baba said, in kettle, the water was boiling. Water was boiling, and the lid was, because of steam, becoming up and down, up and down. And Baba said, see, Ranu, the kettle is dancing. And Ranu said, for this purpose you called me? I was sleeping, and unnecessary you disturbed me. And Baba said, that kettle is not important, kettle dancing is not important, but obedient is important. When it is useless, everything is useless. In world also, world is useless, but we are making the world very important. But when I called you, one should come happily and please Baba. Yes, Baba, the kettle is dancing. That is the proper answer. But we also, our mind is there, and we use our mind. And people, they never accept God. What God says, we cross to the God. But Baba said, one should say that, yes, Baba, kettle is dancing, and very happily, very lovingly. But she got upset with Baba. Then step by step, these people, Mandli people, they were also like you and like me. But it took long time for them to understand how to obey God, what is His order, what is His obedient. But we never understand. Bauji was in Satara with Baba, and Baba said to Bauji, just tomorrow come at 5:45. Bauji said, yes, Baba. Then second time, again Baba, after 5 minutes, at what time you will come? 5:45. Then half an hour, 1 hour, continuously. At what time you will come? Baba, 5:45. 5:45, 5:45. Then at last, Bauji got fed up of this repeating. Then Bauji said, Baba, I told you, I will come tomorrow 5:45. And Baba said, just I won, you lost. Because that ego, that Baba wanted to do, ego should go out, anger should go out. And Baba got success, and we are loser. He is winner. That's why repetition Baba used to do all the time, repetition. And many times he used to say, why I'm repeating, because I'm becoming older and older and older. That's why I repeat the same thing, and that is the work of the God man, how when he comes on the earth, that is his teaching, and we forget about the teaching of the God, his orders, his obedience, and we run after rituals, pujas, rituals, fruits, then flowers, and that, we feel outer rituals we like, outer festival we like, outer orthodox we like, Shariat also. 1400 years our Muslim brothers and sisters, they are doing that Shariat, but nobody is changing. They are becoming the terrorist, fighting with each other. What is the use of the Shariat? 5 time namaz and this and that, they are doing that. But after that, the anger is there, weaknesses are there, ego is there, all the greed is there, lust is there. They should control that. And they never control that. Then what is the use of that Shariat and orthodox and pujas and that? Unnecessary tradition by tradition. We adopted that. God never told that, do the pujas. This is not God. God never told do the Shariat. God never says our Shariat should be 24 hours. Remember him, that is our Shariat. Remember God, that is our puja, that is our orthodox. Otherwise, unnecessary dress code and food code and this drama and that drama, eat this, don't eat this, wear this dress, saffron color, green color, then white color, blue color, and then they become the priest, and then they play the dirty game with people, and aim and goal is earning the money. Through that, they talk and that, and then they start the business. Like malls are the commercial activities. When we go to the mall, we get something, we pay money, we get something. But here, religious mall, temple, mosque, church, gurudwara, Buddha stupa, Agyari, these are the religious mall. And people, they go in religious mall, and then priest, they ask everything, and we have to give this thing, that thing. That is our sacrifice. What is the sacrifice? Just this is different type of business. All these temples and churches and everything, conversion of the people. God, he wants that people should get converted in different religion, and that God never wanted. Unnecessary people they created, and because of that, the fighting, duality is there. And then day and night, people they fight with each other, and they forget the God. They forget the God. That's one shair very nicely said. हरम में वो शेख को हरम बेकरार बैठे हैं, खुदा मिला ही नहीं, हिम्मत हार बैठे हैं. We did not get the God. That's why this thing we should not do. Natural life we can spend. What dress we like we can wear. We should not listen to the religious people, wear this dress and that dress. No. What dress is there we can wear. We don't want all these things. And we should not involve with this thing. Simple life. We should not change our religion. What religions God has given us the birth. We are already in that cage. There is no need to change the cage. In this cage to that cage, that become free from cage. Already we are in the cage. We should become free. Our soul is in cage. Soul should become free, and that is the real freedom. One political leader, they came to Baba, and they said, when India will get Swaraj. Swaraj means our capital. Self capital means Swaraj. Baba said, India will get the freedom, swatantra, freedom soon. But what word you use, that is the wrong word. Because we will get the freedom. But Swaraj means our capital. And what is our capital? All weaknesses, should go out, should get clean. And then only we'll become free from that. Kabir, he said, Chaha gai, chinta miti. If there is no desire, then there is the Baba said, don't worry, be happy, no worries. Chaha gai, chinta miti, manwa beparwa. Mind become free. चाह गई चिंता मिटी मनवा बेपरवाह. और जिसको कुछ नहीं चाहिए वो शहंशाह का शहंशाह. Who doesn't want all these things? He doesn't want. That guy is the king, and all of us, we are the beggar. The whole world is the beggar, and we are begging. We go here, we go there, and morning to night we beg. I want this, I want that. In temple also, people just they made the songs. Jholiya bhar gayi, koi mayus khali na gaya. भर दे झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, आज लौट कर न जाऊंगा खाली, तेरे दर पे आया कुछ लेकर जाऊंगा या मर के जाऊंगा. Such type of the mentality, our mentality. And if we have the desires, then how we'll get the God? How we'll reach to the God? Need is there. God will fulfill our need, but not desire. And desires, countless desires. Till death, the desires are there. till death we ask, I want this, I want that. In the dying declaration also, they said, now my property is there, huge property is there. What will happen to my property? My son, if he is good, then he will take care of the property. Otherwise, he will not take care. Means only that thoughts and that mind and person runs after illusion into illusion, outer world to outer world. We have to run from outer world to inner world, satisfy in that. Whatever we have, what we get, we should satisfy. But person never gets satisfied. One शायरी said, हजारों ख्वाहिश ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले, बहुत निकले अरमा फिर भी कम निकले. And this ख्वाहिश, these desires, 84 lakhs life and death, it will never complete. Even we take life together, we die, we take life, and what happens? All the desires, comes along with us. People, they say, why God, he did that? He gave the good life to one person and the other person, horrible life, miserable life. God never does that. The sanskaras, because of sanskaras, we take birth, and because of sanskara, we die. Last life sanskaras, we carry on this life, and this year life sanskaras, next life. That's why when no impressions, person merge into the God, person becomes God. That's why people, they blame to the God is doing this and God is not doing. God, he comes to protect us, to get a relief from this illusory world, to get relief from these sanskaras, this impression. But people all the time, they blame God. God is our real friend, real companion, and he comes to protect us. But we want desires, and we run up small, tiny desires, limited things, and that's why we become so limited soul. And he is universal soul, he is ocean. And when we see continuously through ocean, we'll become ocean. But we run after to fulfill our desires. We run after the desires day and night. I want this, I want that, night time when we sleep, early morning, anytime night when we wake up, because of sanskaras. Something we remind, something comes in mind, tomorrow I had to do this, tomorrow I had to do that, and then we get wake up. Sanskaras tells us, use us, and then we get awaken, and then we run morning to night after this illusory world, Maya. We can do that. Baba said, do the business honestly, any profession honestly, job honestly. We can do that, fulfill need. But we want everything, and then we run after that, and then we becomes criminal, we becomes corrupt, and then after that, hundreds of crores rupees we earn, we keep in our home, and then we die, and then all that sanskaras we take, and we take next birth. And then same thing, same situation, same life. That's why Baba wanted to protect us from all these things, Oh, who is the real? Nobody is real. Our physical form is not real. If you see, our Muslim brothers and sisters, they said Islam khatre mein. Islam is dangerous. Allah is not dangerous, because Allah is truth. Allah is real. Nobody will able to protect Allah. But religion, today what religions are there? It will disappear. Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, this is man created. We created all this religion. That's why we get fear and scared of religion. We never get scared of the God. God is dangerous. Meher Baba is dangerous. No, Meher Baba is not dangerous. A religion is dangerous. And who created religion? 5 religions we created. And we are running after the religion. That's why run after the God. Hold his daman. He is with us. He will take us, where he wants. Perfect place he will take us, not this religion. That's why we should not run after religion. This physical body, who has taken birth in this world, one day he will die. That is the truth, 100% illusory truth. But we get scared. Somebody will kill me. Say, this thing will happen, that thing will happen. I will die. We want to protect our body. We want to protect our mind and body. We never care about the soul. Soul is there, and if you drop the atom bomb, nothing happens to soul. Soul is eternal. Soul never takes birth. Soul never dies. That's why what we don't see from our gross eyes, that is the truth. And what we see from the gross eyes, the whole world is illusion, dream, and dream into dream. Physical body is also in dream, because scare is there. then that is dream. If the no scare is there, that's why only run after soul and over soul, God. What we don't see from our gross eyes, that is the truth, and what we see from the gross eyes, that is all illusion. And we run after the illusion, this Sanatani and this Islam and that Christianity and that Buddhism, and our precious time we waste is in this, all the unnecessary things, and we run after that, we have to do this, we have to do. That's why don't listen to the 700 crore people. They don't know anything, but who knows everything, past, present, and future. He is our real companion. He is our real friend who knows everything. We can hold his daman, and he will take us in perfect place, a real place. The 700 crore people don't make friendship, don't make enmity. Work with them, live with them, but never become one with the people. Worldly people, they are there. Just now, if you see, after 5 minutes, the phone call comes, this guy died, that guy died. People, they disappears within 3 minutes, 5 minutes, uncertain. And that uncertain word we want to protect. And that's why the country also doesn't belong us. It is not our country. Today, we die, we'll born in Pakistan or we'll born in China, then China becomes our country. Country is our country. Then why it divided in three parts? Pakistan, Bangladesh. If the country is the truth, then country should not divide. Soul is truth. Soul never divide. God is truth. He never divide. He is one. Always one. Then run after soul and God. Don't run after this my country and this is my relatives, and that within 1 second we die, everything get disappeared within 1 second, no relatives, no friends, no mother, no father, no property, no my country, no Hinduism, no Muslim, no Christian, no Buddhism, everything within one. But if we renounce, before death, that is the spirituality. We should not run after all these things. We run after the God. What we had to do with religions and this casteism and my country, your country, but we are taken birth in this country. It is our duty, be honest to this country up to death. Rule, regulation, discipline, constitution, we should follow of this country. Tomorrow if we die, then maybe another country, another place. That's why what is not certain, we have the scare and we have the fear of that thing. But what is the truth, we don't care about that. We can start care of the truth, soul and over soul. Paramatma, God, who knows everything. He will never lie. He never trouble to us. He never troubles to the world. He wants, we should get relief from this worldly life and everything. That's why 700 to 1400 years He comes on the earth, to protect us. But we run after Maya. We want this, we want that, and then life together we are running. But who stops? The person becomes Tukaram, he becomes Khaja Moinuddin Chishti, he becomes Gyaneshwar, he becomes, Akkalkot Swami, he becomes Kabir, he becomes Tukaram, he becomes Guru Nanak, he becomes Guru Govind Singh. Why? Because detachment from everything. And we should step by step detach. We don't just fight with people or do this and do that. That is silly things, but from within inside, the renouncement, all the renouncement should be there from within us inside, and then see the life will become change. And that was the life of the Mandli member. What I observed of the Mandli member, they were dead body. What Baba used to say, they used to listen to him. What Baba used to give to the eat, they used to eat. What Baba used to give, the dress they used to wear, what color Baba used to choice, and Baba's choice, our choice. What Baba said, that is our life. And then see, one शायरी said, दुनिया में हूँ, दुनिया का तलबगार नहीं, बाजार से गुजरता हूँ, खरीदार नहीं. I am in world, but I am not attached to this world. I go to the market, I go to the mall, but I am not the purchaser of this world. Means only fulfill the need, what we want, go to the mall, go to the bazaar, purchase the item and come back. And if we wait for 5 hours, 6 hours, then the desires are there. And then I want this, I want that, and everything I want, That's why control our mind, control our desires, control our weaknesses. That is the spirituality. But the whole world, they have forgotten that, and they run after all religious and rituals and this and that, people also, even Ganesh also, now people, they are doing that, they get fed up of that, sometimes the people, they go to call them, just puja is there, aarti is there, come, then forcefully they call, some they come, mostly children's, you find there, pujas and aarti. Most of them now, because of attraction is more mobile, computer, other attraction, AI came, and people, they are involved in that, and they feel this is the real life. What is this God and that and artis and pujas? People, they don't like that now. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. That's why within us, God is there, is with us, and we should lead the life according to Him, not according to 700 crore people. The 700 crore people, they are small drop. What God says, we should listen. अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय. अवतार मेहर. Simple life, simple things. People, they make complicated.